Hey, east, west, north, and south. Who them a talk about? MORAA, the one and only truth teller. You don't know. It's MORAA, MORAA, MORAA. The one and only truth teller. You don't know MORAA? You got it, girl.
Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Now, I have seen it's Ernest trying to resurrect his channel. You know, these are the kind of channels that are in, ICU. Now, they have tried to resuscitate it and it has started to come to, to life slowly by slowly. But the way he's going about things, it might again now, flatline completely. It might go away from the face of the earth. Guys, this guy thinks, going to meet this Chris the loser is going to assist him in, growing his channel. It's too bad, guys. The guy is already a loser. And that is where you're headed to. Guys, people should be wise, You have to be strategic in how you do your things. Otherwise, you will just get out of the frying pan into the fire. Guys, I was so shocked to hear Chris the loser telling this Ernest that, Marwa, since he has been crowned king, he has to take all the responsibility of all the ills, all the bad things that, the YouTubers have done in this village. Guys, remember, I reacted on that in my previous video, whereby he said the same statement. And, he thinks that it's sort of a threat. I think this is what he is saying to try and get Marwa, to shudder, Marwa to be shaking in fear. Now they are going to pin on all the bad things that have happened in this village. They're going to pin it on me. What am I going to do? Let me start calling them. Oh, Chris the Great, please don't do this. What do you want? Let's negotiate. Oh, I told you guys, this is an educated fool. Who thinks like that? He thinks that can make, Marwa cower or what? Can you imagine, guys? Now, imagine he was telling it's Ernest of all the people. Somebody who pocketed funeral money. Somebody who pocketed somebody that he claimed to be his good friend, After somebody donated so that he can take the money to this person's, mother, a grieving mother of his late friend. The dude pocketed the money. Isn't that scamming? Chris the loser, what do you call that? Oh, I forgot, my bad. So whatever Ernest did is going to be pinned on Marwa, right? Oh my God. Guys, this guy is just, you think that you have seen foolish people in the village, but they come, more foolish ones come along like this Chris. I am sorry, guys. People go to school. Some people use their education, negatively. Are you going to blame the school? People like Osama bin Laden was taught, how to fly planes by Americans themselves. This guy went to college there. The best aviation schools. And then he flew the same planes into, buildings in the US. The 9/11. Guys, so I did not hear those aviation schools being blamed. Like, why did they train this guy, in aviation or in how to fly planes? I did not hear that. Guys, even technology, people can use whatever is presented to them, either positively or negatively. It is their choice. Even technology, there are people who are, hell-bent on hacking channels, hacking, people's accounts on, social media, hacking all sorts of things, bank accounts and all this stuff. But that same technology can be used positively, So are you going to blame the people who introduced technology? Because somebody is hacking your channel or somebody is hacking your bank account. You just have to take the precautions. You have to know that these evil people are there. In this world, there are evil people and the opposite. People who have sane minds. Law-abiding people. There are people who are just hell-bent on causing chaos on earth. And that is why and that is why we say that, there are two spirits, the good spirit and the evil spirit. And some people operate on this side, others operate on the other. Chris the loser. You should not be blaming Marwa for introducing YouTube to the village. Because like I said in the other, in my previous video, of which I'm not going to repeat, there are people who have used this same YouTube in that village in a positive way. In fact, the positive, outdoes the negative. So, if you are to pick on only the negative, of course, other people will come out to the positive. So take wherever, take this case wherever you want to take it. Chris the loser. Do whatever you want to do. Guys, I find this guy to be very, very dumb. Honestly. He wants Marwa to denounce that title of, no, I'm not the one who brought, YouTube to the village. He wants Marwa to say that. Or he wants us to say, it is not Marwa. It is Marwa who brought YouTube to the village. I'm repeating this 1,000,000 times. In capital letters. Get that into your thick skull. Chris the loser. It is him. And yes, those who have embraced it nicely have done well for themselves. Those who are doing it negatively have also done the worst for themselves. And we can see them. Their channels are dying slowly. A natural death. As a matter of fact, if you want to blame anybody, Chris the loser, blame the CEO of YouTube himself for introducing YouTube to this world. Start from there. Yes, he is the bad person because he introduced YouTube to this world. Leave Marwa alone. Take the case wherever you want to take it to. Look at this guy. Guys, I'm telling you, this guy fighting a losing battle. Miserable. Guys, somebody give him some lip balm. Why does he looks hungry all the time when I look at him. Somebody save this guy.
Great. Thank you.
Yes, brother.
Thank you so much.
Yes, this is Chris the Great, guys.
the Great.
Yeah. We want to recover our village. We want to recover our village. Yes, Chris, that's.
So for the issue of the meeting, for me, I told Chief directly, if Marwa will not be there, because they're claiming Marwa is the source of YouTube in the village. Since he's the source of YouTube, let him come. All challenges should be directed to him. Since they have given him a crown as a king of the source, now you are at the source of everything. I know they'll talk about the nudes, they'll talk about the scamming, they'll talk about the what? Like abuse. All those things, Marwa should be there. And nobody's in a capacity to invite Marwa through talking that now come tomorrow we have a meeting. He will not come. I'm telling you, he will not come. that man is supposed to be summoned. But the moment we will make a mistake of going there without this guy, you will be lectured as kids. And you, when you will be there, and 𝐼AMMARWA is there, kindly stand straight. Don't let him overpower you.
Let me tell you.
They want to recover their village. Aye, this village is lost somewhere. Somebody help them to recover it. Now, this guy is telling Ernest, when you're there with at the meeting with Marwa, do not let him overpower you. Already, your case has been overpowered, watered down, dead on arrival. There's nobody who is even like going to overpower anybody because the case already is dead. Finito. Finished. Guys, some people really love, disgracing themselves out here on the streets. I said, I want this guy to continue, guys. I want him to continue to the bitter end. And let's see what comes out of this, nonsense, barazas, cases. Take it to the whichever court you want. Take it wherever. Guys, something that does not have legs can be seen from afar. I said it. This guy thinks he is the savior, the messiah of this village. Let us see how far he goes. We are here. Let us see. And guys, like I normally say, when you look at them, it is like they're so frustrated, running helter-skelter, trying this, trying that, fighting, shadows, fighting ghosts, fighting the air. They are just doing so much for nothing. While Marwa on the other side, Marwa is doing his things. Guys, you wouldn't even know that Marwa, belongs to the same village as these people. Or you wouldn't even know that they are talking about Marwa. Because when you look at Marwa doing his stuff, going about his business, like now he is installing, security cameras. He is, doing stuff with his wife. They are just living life. You wouldn't even imagine that these people are actually talking about Marwa. Now they want to lower him to their level. Marwa has responded to them, in few words, very few words. He has said, these kind of people, let them keep barking. All they can do is bark. But they cannot change nothing. Whatever Marwa is doing, he is doing. Guys, I repeat, let us see where this guy gets with this case. He has tried everything, invoking the name of God, trying to talk to the chiefs, intimidating them, saying that this chief has been pocketed, I'm going to the next one. And you see, when you say that, if this other chief hears that, they will sort of feel a certain type of way, So his strategy is, using blackmail, sort of intimidating them, and all that kind of stuff. But what he does not know is that he is messing, he's messing up for himself. Because all these public servants, once they know that you're a nuisance, no case of yours is going to go through. Yes, because in the first instance, you have insulted them. When you start talking about, this chief is no good, he's been bought, he's been this and that, he's compromised, clearly, you are not speaking the right thing. And you're saying that, yet this person is just doing their job. Guys, let us listen to the few words that Marwa has responded to all these haters on the streets.
Life in the village is really exciting. It's good. Though we have challenges from, I'll call them jealousy people, but that is their problem. They can be jealous. That is their problem. For us, we'll keep living our own life. Sometimes I wonder, why would you be jealous on someone that, one, does not take food from your table, two, you're not competing for similar resources. He's doing his own line going there, you're doing your own line going to the other side. Why? But unless you just want to be them and you are disparate, that's when, and maybe you cannot reach that level, that's when maybe you push yourself to start feeling like, oh, I wish I was this person. But instead of feeling that, you can learn from the best, and you can also take it as a good way. Instead of feeling jealousy and all this, you can take it in a good way to build yourself, to learn from the best. Even me, I learned from the best. People like Casey and I start. I learned, and then I became. And then, I don't know if you are ready to pay the price, because everything has a price. You know? I've been to over 70 countries, and somebody else, maybe from the village or in Africa here, has never left his own village. And he wants to compete with someone who has gone to 70 countries. Your thinking and my thinking in terms of the way I see the world is quite different. So instead of thinking of how to go to those countries and expand your knowledge, you are thinking about how you should, I don't know, stop me, or I don't know even what you are thinking. Sometimes it's even hard to explain. Even it's hard for my mind to be in your space. You know, I say this because lately we've had people trying to push. But me, I look at them and say, these ones, they will back and back and back, but the cows will be home at the end of the, you know? And it's very normal that when you're doing something, you'll always find some people trying to stop you in any way, you know? But that has nothing to do with me. That has everything to do with those people. So me, I'll keep showing up for myself first, for my family, for my community, for my people. And the day I go to heaven, I'll say, me, I lived my life. I lived a life that I was happy.
That's right, Marwa. Well, very well said. You just keep showing up for yourself, your family, your community, your people, the ones who want to, learn. Because, guys, this is what we normally say here all the time. If somebody is ahead of you, if somebody has done, they have made it somewhere, they are good in something, what you can do is learn from them. Not try to pull them down. Avoid that crab in the barrel mentality. Stop trying to push, somebody else down so that, your candle can burn, by you putting off somebody else's candle. It will not work. Somebody like Marwa, people have seen him work. People have watched him for years. We have seen his struggles. And Marwa is right. There has to be a price to pay for every good thing. But these people, all they want is shortcuts. They want to have it all today. Guys, Marwa has slept. In airports, Marwa has, he has undergone this very crazy weathers, extreme, things that he's not used to. He has faced, discrimination, baitings. He has faced a lot of stuff, visa issues. He has undergone a lot to get to where he is right now. All this that he has, it just didn't come easy. It didn't come like on a silver platter. He worked hard for it. But people don't want to work. People want to just take. And imagine, guys, just imagine if everyone in Nyabohansi was to just look at the positive, see the kind of positive impact that YouTube has made in their village. If only they would come together and cooperate. If only they would embrace, good investors who are coming to their village. If only they could work towards the development of their village. If only they could just think of how to develop their village. Everybody has their own skill. Not even everybody can do YouTube. Some people may be good in other things. If they come together, they can realize that. The good thing is that they already have somebody who has put their village out, in the limelight. And there are people out there who are willing, to just help out here and there. But right now, some of them, maybe even most of them, do not feel this village anymore. They're like, there's too much drama. These people are weird. There's too much jealousy. There's too much evil. All because of what they are showing us. People like this, Chris, the loser who's just come out of nowhere. This guy has the audacity, guys, to say that, Marwa has not helped him with anything. I saw him say that in one of the videos. Marwa has not helped this guy. He is talking about those people who are using Marwa's name. They are the ones who are benefiting. I wonder whose name he's using while doing his videos. And guys, remember, I was so surprised to find out that this guy had started his YouTube channel years ago. I think it was 2022. The channel was not working. But guys, since this guy started talking negatively about Marwa, look at how his channel has blown up. This is exactly what he is doing. He is benefiting from Marwa's name, yet he is pretending to want to pull Marwa down. Of course, he's not pretending to want to pull Marwa down. He wants to pull Marwa down, but he is pretending not to be using Marwa's name. He is trying to lie to us, and yet we can clearly see that he, in his videos, talks about Marwa 99.99% of the time. He didn't even talk about himself. Who would even be interested in this kind of guy's life, for instance? Chris, I challenge you to talk about yourself in just one video. In just one video. So you can see how people will click it and click out real quick. First of all, I want you to put on the thumbnail and the title, "This is about my life." See how many people will even click on that video. You are benefiting yourself. Guys, his channel had not even been monetized. After starting to talk badly about Marwa, his channel is monetized. And now he has sharpened his beak even more to continue talking, because now he is seeing, dollar signs ahead. What a shame. A big damn shame. These people wanting to take down the only person around there who was actually thinking about them. Somebody who loves their village so much that they just want to transform it in the best way possible. This is the same person they're trying to pull down. It will not work. God will not allow. And it is what it is. Now there's this real Jabs. He is everywhere. Now, after being threatened, or rather after being told off by Mayugno about the road issue, now he has moved to a different location. Now he is looking for David Jr.'s trouble. Talking about one-on-one with David Jr. Guys, he is actually right in front, just a little bit far from David Jr.'s construction site. And he is there talking about David Jr. and moving a little so you can see the car, and talking about he has to shoot his videos from everywhere in the village. He is just doing his job. He's even saying that most people cannot have the guts to go and film in a place like that, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the center like that. Of course, because people are not as crazy as you are, Gintu. People are, using their heads. You are the one who is doing crazy stuff. Guys, I heard people say that this guy is bipolar. This guy is having some sort of mental issues. Honestly, it's not normal. Why would you be stalking people like this everywhere? Talking about you're doing your own content. How many people are doing their content in the village and they do not come out like this? He is looking for trouble. He is looking for issues. He is just anti-peace. Those people who are against peace, this is the guy. He does not want harmony. He does not want cohesion in the village. He just wants scattering people. Nothing about unity, nothing at all. So now he is on David Jr.'s case today, the whole day, shooting the video from there. Talking about, if you come to the police station, I'm going to come like Safari Rally. Really? By the way, Gintu, 4 p.m. passed a long time ago. You had scheduled a fight at Mayugno's place. Did you even go there? Guys, he ran away. Now, he is in a different location. Well done, Mayugno. You did a good job. A job very well done. Because this guy, there's no way he would have left that area. He has seen the real G. The real G who is Mayugno. Guys, didn't this guy say 4 p.m. tomorrow? I like your strategy, Gintu. It's good to be a coward because a coward lives to see another day. So keep it up. But the problem is you like to chest thump a lot. I'm the real G, I'm this and that. Just, lay low like an envelope. No need of beating chest and you can do nothing. In fact, you come out looking so very bad. So what is it you are saying about David Jr. Gintu?
So that is the pinpointment that we always talk about at this kind of an artifact, and we have to get forward. Even right now, he's just there with a black car and he has just landed. You think about, how are you going to be doing this kind of the things? He thinks about everybody is interested, talking about you have to be here. I'm not interested of talking about you have to come and talk. That is not my interestment. But it's not that it's a very hard thing for Gintu to do, or it's a very hard thing for Gintu not to understand or to do. That is the way we have to handle it. Everybody should understand. If it's a village report, if you are making development, only fools fear the truth. Only people who understand the strategy, people who fear what they want to be doing, are the people who understand that this is the way forward. Because I'm not attacking anyone to understand it. It's like the way I'm just here. You can find that a person talking about, this territory is mine. Stupidity of the highest order, which cannot be driven unto my own philanthropic alisbash of the time. Everybody should understand this is the pinpointment of this, and this is the pinpointment of the other one. And at that kind of an artifact, we're going to be getting to know how is this thing going going to be solidized, in which kind of the way and in which proper way or the propagation we're going to be doing, so as everything going to just move forward as we have intended it to go. I understand right now everybody's just cool because we understand nobody can even attach himself talk about, oh, I'm going to be getting there to the job, because everybody's fearing they cannot be paid or they're going to be humiliated there.
Gintu, you really like looking for trouble. Wewe ni mchokozi Gintu. Like, seriously. Oh my gosh. People have allowed you to talk about them. But now you are going further, you know, like poking them in the eye. Like this. Hey. You are going to see fire. People are getting angrier and angrier by the day. People are sick of this kind of behavior. Gosh. And one thing I know is that David Jr. is not going to tolerate any nonsense. David Jr. is not, you know, he will not give you that space. Again, to continue running around like a madman. Huh? Chunga kisikurambe. So please guys, give this video a massive thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Also be sure to leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about Gintu. Let me know what you think about the travel commandos sentiments. You know, enough is enough. Somebody gets tired, guys. Somebody gets tired. Let us meet in the next video, guys. Bye-bye.
People free. Speak the truth. Speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth. Speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African daughter. Good people standing strong together. Bad vibes, negative weather. You suckers with your toxic tones, leave good folks alone. Stop the moans. Lame and toothless, that's what you are. Truth shining bright like a star. I give and take, I educate.